Hi everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. My name is Baron Collins Hill. This week's lesson we're going to be working on the tune Galopede. It's a great tune in the key of G, and the request from one of my Patreon supporters, so I thought I'd give this a go. It's also called the Yarmouth Reel. What I'll do is I'll play it through once and then break it down into sections so you can learn it by ear. I do recommend learning it by ear if you can. It's good practice and a great skill to develop. That said, if you do need help, there are tabs, standard notation, and the chords over at my website, mandolessons.com, along with some play-along tracks and other resources to get you going on this tune. My lessons will always be free. That said, donations are greatly appreciated, and there's some links in the description if you want to do that. You can become a Patreon member and get access to lessons a day early, free play-along tracks, and monthly patron-only live streams, which are always a lot of fun. That said, that's always totally voluntary and only if you wish to do so, so let's jump into the music. So as I said, this is a tune called Galopede in the key of G. I'll play through it once and then break it down into sections. One thing I'll say off the bat is that it kind of has an AABC form, or you could think of the B part as a long B form. You'll hear it when I play through it. So here we go. Here's the B part. C. And I looped around back to the top of the A just so you could hear the full loop. Alright, so breaking it down into sections, here is the first phrase. It starts with a little pickup on the A string, and then the downbeat is the second fret on the A string. Let's do that again. One more time. Next phrase. Again. One more time. Let's put those two phrases together. The next phrase is the same as the first. And then we have the ending of the A part. Let's do that again. One more time. Let's put those two last phrases together. It sounds like this. Alright, so let's play the whole A part twice through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. All right, moving into the B part. Has the same little pickups that going into the A part did. And again, that second fret on the A string is your downbeat. Let's do that again. One more time. Next phrase. All the way down the scale. Again. Let's put those two phrases together. The third phrase is the same as the first. And then the ending phrase of the B part again. One more time. Let's add that to the phrase before. Alright, so let's play the whole B part, and it's only going to happen once, but let's play it twice right now just to get a hang of it. 2, 3, 4. Again. Alright, so again, that would only happen once, but we just played it twice to get it into our fingers a little bit more. And the third part starts off with, again, pickup notes. This time, slightly different pickup notes. It's going to go... And now our downbeat is that 5th fret on the A string. First phrase sounds like this. Let's do that again. One more time. If you take a look at my left hand, you can see this is a great example of a great time to keep your left hand fingers down. So I've got my ring finger on the 5th fret and my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A and E strings respectively, and just keeping them down. Really lets everything ring out, and it's less work overall. So, let me get back on track here. Next phrase. Let's do that again. One more. Put those two phrases together. Nice. And then the next phrase is the same as the first. And then the ending phrase starts in the open E string with a little descending scalar pattern. And again. One more time. So let's put the whole C section together. Again, the C section would only happen once, but we're going to do it twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. There it is. All right, so let's take the whole tune from the very top. Again, go back if you need to work on any of those parts. And if anything's going a little too fast, you can always use the gear icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen to slow things down. And if it's going too slow for you, you can use that little gear to speed things up. So let's run through the tune. Let's run through it twice. And again, remember that it's A, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto the C. And the A. A again. And the B. And the C. And that's the whole tune. I'll play it through a couple more times, a little more up to tempo and with some double stops and things like that thrown in. If you want to add that sort of stuff, there's lots of lessons on how to spice some tunes up in the technique and fundamental section of my website. But here we go, a little faster with some double stops. Alright, there we have it. That's the tune Galopede. Again, if you need help with any of those sections, you can go back through and try them over and over again. Don't expect to get this tune all at once. If it doesn't happen, no problem. Come back another day and give it another try. And if you do need help, there are tabs, standard notation, play-along tracks, and chord labels over at mandolessons.com. And you can search for this tune over there. It's Galopede, also known as the Yarmouth Reel. Thanks so much for watching. Again, new lessons every single week, so subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.